yeah, I went to work for a company that was then um, the largest black-owned investment firm in the country, and I was a managing director in equities. I reported to the president. The firm's president was a woman named Hazel O'Leary, who had been, I want to say, the energy secretary for Bill Clinton. Pardon me. And yeah, I mean, and that that was a whole different world. So I had to, I had my skills in terms of knowing how to get out there and get business, but Wall Street's a whole different animal. And where you have racism all over the place, it's just how it comes at you is different. Whereas maybe you get a comment or something in Arkansas, it's just a whole different. In New York, it's like nicer maybe but it's still racism.
Yeah, nice racism. I know exactly what you mean.
It's still racism.
I lived in New York for 12 years. I know exactly what you mean.
Okay, well, you know what I'm talking about. It's like, no, well, at least in the business world, and the story I always tell people is, I ran a trading desk. I was one of, at the time, I knew of like maybe 4 African Americans that were like running a trading desk. By the time I got to that point, I guess I had been working in the city, I don't know, maybe 5 years or so, and had gravitated into quantitative trading. Program trading is what generally people call it. Using a lot of algorithms, stuff like that. And I used to go. So I saw something, and just to maybe get a little political, during the whole election season, there was an occasion where Trump was he was speaking before. I think it was like the Economic Club of New York, right? I used to go to those events all the time, and I knew when I saw this, I'm like, these people know this guy's crazy, because I know the kind of people that are sitting in that room. They're not dumb people, right? And they're hearing him say things. It just sort of mystified me. Well, why is nobody just saying, dude, you're crazy? But anyway, so I would go to these events, and there was an occasion I took, my trading desk. We all get invited to an event. I want to say it was at it was either the Penn Club or the Harvard Club. I forget which.
Okay, fancy.
And so, yeah, here I am, my degreeless self at the Harvard Club, right? So Goldman is having a soiree or whatever, and it's all about DEI of all things, and their relationships. They've invited, representatives from all Black firms, Latino firms, women-owned firms all over the country. And so we're leaving. Now, we're Wall Street guys. So, we're French cuffs, tailor-made suits, all of this, right? And we're on the elevator. And I guess maybe a couple of floors down from us, there's some other event going on. And so the door opens, and it's a white couple. And the woman's got her fur on, and the guy's got a tuxedo. And the elevator opens, and it's 4 Black guys on the elevator. And she goes, like she grabs her pearls, man. She, like, what? We're going to rob you? We're literally, look at us, right? Yeah. And she, like, sort of, the guy, he had her, or she had her arm looped, and she, like, clutched him like, oh my God, Blacks, And so that's what I mean when I say that's New York racism, right? I'm not saying it can't be worse, but that's how you typically would see it, where someone would see you and immediately say, can I help you? Like, are you really in the right place? Because we don't really see a lot of folks like you here. So just checking.
Man, even even in hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, I mean, I was in the Harvard Club, dude.
Yeah, in the Harvard
and
Club.
we're like, lady, do you really think we're going to rob you in the Harvard Club?
Yeah, how do they think you got in there? Like, unbelievable. But anyways,
Yeah.
wow. So thank you for sharing all your stories, man, and your journey.
Thanks for watching. For access to the full-length conversation and all of the 2-hour-long unedited conversations that I've had on race, click the support link in the description below. Thanks for your support and see you next time.